Good afternoon, beautiful person. Greetings from weird weather Winnipeg, where I can't decide if it's warm or cold. It's supposed to get cold, but for now it's kind of, I don't know what's happening with my Wi-Fi. But anyway, hopefully you could see me. But anyway, really quickly, just in case that got destroyed, my name is Hadassah Viatar. I'm a life coach and a wellness advocate, and I help beautiful people like you create well-being. And why do I do that? My mother passed away at the age of 69 from complications of diabetes. And it wasn't because she didn't know how to take care of herself. Of course she did. Everyone knows the basics, but she just had other priorities until it was too late. And I don't want that to happen to me, and I don't want that to happen to you. And that is why I am here pretty much every day, except 7, to talk with you about these things, about mindset, about health, about things like that. And today I wanted to talk about how to be imperfect, which is actually harder than it seems for many of us. It's not that we're all so great at what we do, although many of us are great at certain things. It's that it's really hard to let go and just accept that something you've done may be less than the ideal that you have in your mind. And people can really procrastinate for a really long time because they think something needs to be perfect before they pass it onto the world. And I really dealt with that this morning because I had to record something for somebody, and I didn't do it quite perfectly. And so the first time I stumbled over what I was doing, I stopped the video and I called myself names, and then I restarted it, and then I recorded again, and at that point, and I stumbled again, and this time I kept going. And you know what? This recording is going to be seen by a few hundred people, and it's not perfect. And you know what? It's okay. There are many reasons to not be perfect. First of all, we could spend an awful lot of time. I just didn't have time this morning to spend hours on that video. And sometimes that can be a really good thing. When we have a deadline, I had to get it to this person, before a certain time. If we have a deadline, then that can force us to get out of our heads and stop being perfectionists. But sometimes we can just go on and on and on, and the thing that is so important to us never happens because we're being perfectionists. And you have to understand that perfectionism is a form of procrastination, and it's brought about by fear. And it's really important to stop. If you find yourself doing this, you find yourself thinking, well, I'd love to do this, but I can't do it perfectly. I want to tell you that doing things imperfectly can be an inspiration. This recording that I was doing is of part of our weekly Shabbat morning service, which is currently being pre-recorded. That's why it needed to be done today. It's Thursday, and then it's broadcast on Saturday morning, and we can all watch it. And so I got the privilege of doing a small part of it, and this is a part that other people can do too. And I realized that it's actually really important that I not do it perfectly, because I'm the Torah reader, I'm the this and that, I'm really good at doing these things. And if I were to do it perfectly, it's entirely possible that other people would think to themselves, well, there's no point in me even trying to do this, because I can never do it as well as she does. Well, guess what? I made a couple of mistakes. Some people may get it. Most people probably won't even notice, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that I did it, and it's up there, and other people can do it too. And so I want to encourage you to just consider if there's anywhere that you are not doing something that could bring good to the world, and you're not doing it because you're afraid that you can't do it perfectly. I really want you to consider that it's better to unleash something imperfect onto the world that will get value and joy and beauty and light and whatever it is, rather than selfishly keep it to yourself just because it doesn't live up to some crazy standard you have in your mind. So that's today's message. And you know what? The other thing is that you are going to be a lot less stressed if you let go of that procrastination and perfection. So I just wanted to remind you that I have this list of 10 of my favorite stress busters. And I really want to tell you that this list has been really life-changing for me. And number 6 in particular, I cannot wait to tell you about that when I resume my series of talking about my stress busters. So number 6, remember that one. You want that one. So drop me a message if you want me to send you that list, and I will send it to you. So you have a great evening. Chag Purim Sameach if you celebrate. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.